Guys, Marsegan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to be jumping back in for another one of the Fusion Android 13 Red Zone missions, and this one is going to be the mission to use 4 STR units and beat the stage in 4 turns. So, what we're going to do here, as you can see, we are using the GT Duo team. So our 4 STR units will be them, Bulma, Ultimate Gohan, who's there for a bit of defensive support, and then we have the STR Mai. She's actually really good as long as you're fighting bosses that don't do like AoEs, right? Because she gets pretty much all of her defense on super, as well as the dodge chance. If she gets additional, she has good damage reduction. So she can be pretty good, but she supports all super types. There are 4 STR units, and then we have the Buu Duo and Vegeta and Trunks. Vegeta and Trunks are to go in slot 1 on one of the rotations. Bulma will be in slot 1 on the other, and then of course the Buu Duo are just there for the damage, right? Because we want to beat it in 4 turns, so the combination of both of the GT Duos, the Buu Duo and Vegeta and Trunks, ideally are going to be getting off a whole bunch of additional supers, and just, you know, getting us through the phases as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and jump straight in here. All of these missions for the Red Zone 13 do require you to use no items. You can use support memories, but for the sake of the videos, I'm just not using them, just because you obviously can go ahead. I mean, especially for like the 4 turns, there are a lot of support memories that will give you a buff for the first couple of turns, which obviously then makes that much easier to beat the event within those turns, right? So yeah, there's a decent start here. We can get our guaranteed additional for Bulma, so obviously big damage. And then, yeah, loads of ki for you. I mean, this should not be very difficult, right? It's a very powerful team. I think this is the best way to approach it. Not specifically this team, but the way you want to look at it is, what is one of the strongest 200% teams that you can run with your box? And then you just have to fit 4 STR units into that build, which only does only give you 2 other options. But then those other 2 options should be like the hardest hitting or units that you can bring, right? We had a couple of other options for this team specifically because the GT Duo lead Power of Wishes or Battle of Fate, but I'm trying not to use all the same units in like the different videos because I have videos going out for all the missions. So the Go Bros are a good option because they can do a bunch of extra attacks, and of course Android 13 is AGL. Physical Ultimate Gohan, if you do get the, you know, the good RNG and he actually does an additional super instead of an additional normal, like he can put out ridiculous amounts of damage over a couple of turns. Because that's the thing, to beat this mission we have to do the whole thing in 4 turns. So if, you know, there are 3 phases, one of the phases you can have 2 turns, right? But if any of the phases takes you 3 turns, you've basically failed, right? So you want to make sure you get through them as quickly as possible. So 1 turning the first phase I think is pretty much a must, right? Because it's the easiest one out of the 3. So if you get stuck on the first phase for 2 turns, that's probably an indication that your team is not going to be able to beat both the second and third phase in 1 turn each, right? So but yeah, we'll get Vegeta and Trunks here. They're going to go slot 1. And then yeah, we have both the duos here, right? So I guess we'll keep these guys on rotation because the other ones stayed on rotation on the previous turn. So do this, and then do this. I love the fact that the 8th anniversary LRs just get so much extra ki as well. So I think we should have no real issue here, 1 turning 13. Because remember, the 8th years also get extra ki with each attack they do, which if that puts them to 24 ki, it then procs that part of their passive where they get the extra attack for being at 24 ki. So we should be looking pretty good here. Obviously we do want crits with, oh, there you go. I was going to say, we do want crits with the GT Duo. So yeah, this was, yeah, it was only turn 2, so they won't have a lot of damage reduction here, but it's fine. Yeah, 10 mil for the first super, so unless we get really unlucky with the RNG here, this should be him cooked. You know what would be really funny, actually? We just took that big hit. I could actually go into, I could unironically go into the standby and just hit him with the Spirit Bomb on the next turn, which would be kind of funny. It would obviously be Why, are we below the HP threshold for that? I think we are. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's do it. No, they haven't had a chance to stack, so they obviously don't have a ridiculously high attack power at this point. But I feel like this would be pretty funny. We might not actually even kill, to be fair, but... Well, we might not get killed, I was going to say, because... I guess if I put him in slot 1, I'm kind of taking a big risk that they just die and then we don't get to do any extra damage. So I could do this. Because we're not actually healing at all. But then it's a case of, will 13 actually kill Vegeta? Because I know he loses all of his defense, but we do have a lot of HP. Anyone on the rotation could die though as well, so we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, this should be good. Hopefully he saves up the super for Vegeta. That'd be perfect. But we got enough orbs for Bulma for her to get her additional super. Because remember, Vegeta is providing 80% attack support. Although, of course, with Bulma not getting crits, means that she's not really doing much damage. Okay, she got supered. Unfortunate, because she'll eat this. 7,000 damage, okay. Oh, come on, Vegeta, get killed. Right, nice crit. Yeah, there we go. Right, hopefully we can crit, but let's see how much this is going to do.
Haven't won yet. Not just yet. Not until I'm done with
Here we go.
Citizens of the universe, give me all your energy.
The Universal Spirit Bomb.
Everyone, this is it.
Like I said, they haven't had a ton of turns to stack, so it's not going to do, like, insane damage, but... There you go. We still crit for 17.8 million. It's pretty funny. So, yeah, there you go. Now we're on turn 4, which is we have to win this turn, but, I mean, look at his health. There's no way we're not winning on this turn, so... I thought it'd be pretty funny to get the Spirit Bomb in there. If Bulma had gotten some crits, you know, we could have actually got the kill. At least we did get the crit with the Spirit Bomb. But like I said, with him, with them not having a lot of turns to stack, it obviously wasn't the most powerful Spirit Bomb we could have done. But I thought it was just cool to get it in the video. And then Trunks and Vegeta, of course, just coming in with the one tap to finish him off. So there you go. Android 13, 4 STR units on the team, beaten in 4 turns. There are a lot of different ways that you could do this. Like I said, you want to just pick your most powerful category team and then put on 4 STR units. And then hopefully, you know, not only you're hoping for crits against the last 2 phases, but depending on who you've brought for the other units, they're obviously going to be able to put in a lot of work as well, right? So I would say that that went pretty well. Knowing that we do that Vegeta was just going to get killed by 1 normal attack anyway, I should have put Mai next to Bulma so she could have some extra links, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because it all worked out anyway. So there you go, 4 STR units beaten in 4 turns. Go ahead and go over here to accept the missions. Of course it takes ages to load now. Alright, there we go. So mission C gives us 1 medium skill orb. 4 STR type characters within 4 turns without using any support items. I do think it's weird that they only give medium orbs and it's only 1. Because obviously we know the large, like the rainbow orbs for getting the last couple of link levels, you can only get those from the purchasable packs. You can't get them from the weekly farmable event. You know, it'd be cool if they added them into these like special missions or top grossing rewards and stuff like that, because there's no other way to get them. And getting 1 doesn't really seem... I mean, link, it does, you know, any little helps, right, to help take the speed up the process of link leveling, but only getting 1 for the mission I think is pretty stingy. But I mean, there you go. So let me know what you guys think down below. What team did you use for your 4 STR units within 4 turns? Like I said, there's a lot of options, so interested to know what team setups you guys used. Let us know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.